Hello everybody and hello everybody and welcome to my saves. So first up we got Melon Track 1, which has Melon Track Peace. This is just a frozen metal. This is just a frozen metal rod. And here is the melon used for the melon tracks. The melon is actually indestructible. Okay, so now we got to the melons. There's a basic melon, which is obviously the normal infantry for melons. They are designed in hand-to-hand combat instead of actually fighting. And then baton bringer with a max voltage electrical baton. It can destroy and it can potentially destroy everything in its path. Take a look. Destroyed. Next we got Big Melon. Here's a melon for scale, and so we sadly in this game we don't got a banana for scale, so here's a corn for scale. Next we have Hammer Melon, Helmet Breaker, and the Knife Melon. I'm gonna do them all three. So Hammer Melon is just a melon with a hammer, and the Helmet Breaker is meant to destroy the defense of helmets. Then the Knife Melon can just absolutely destroy the brains of a melon by just simple as that. Then we got Machete Melon, just a melon with a machete. What do you expect? It's just a melon with a machete. What did I just do? Anyways, now I have a melon machine gunner. Couldn't already tell. Okay, you know what? Remove these goofy lines. There is a machine gun hidden in all of this. Just gotta grab it. Just gotta grab it. It is obviously a machine gunner. Then we got a melon flailer, because well, is a flail which he can use for strategic maneuvers and butchering his enemies. Next we got one of a very lucky creation, the Melon Infantry Carrier. The Melon Infantry Carrier is obviously 4 soldier melons and 1 driver in an infantry carrier. It is supposed to transport these melon soldiers into the battlefield, like kind of like that, and then just go bye-bye afterwards. Here is a scientist melon. I don't know why I made him. Spear melon. A melon with a spear to stab the enemy. Sword melon. A melon with a sword. Stab. Yes. Bat melon. Blunt trauma. Batoneer, which has a Baton of Doom. Flailub. It's just a combination of the flailer and a club. So now it's even more unpredictable, since it's basically 4 points all at the same time. Night melon. A melon that can withstand pain and also stab the enemies to no remorse. Then we got a melon cannon. Now this is where you put a wheel in here and fire. It does wait, hold on. If you couldn't already tell, it does big damage. Like this. Then we got all of the melon mortars. First I'm going to be showing off melon mortar M, which normally fires these grenades from a grenade launcher. Oopsies. Okay. Melon mortar S just fires the grenades, but at like a more stronger voltage, and Melon Mortar SS is the strongest version of the Melon Mortar. Melon Mortar W is just for basically close up. Then we have Melon Soldier. It's just a Melon Soldier. And here is our first complicated thing, which is still also very laggy. So we got Melon Tank Mark 1. We got the driver. Then we got the radio unit. Then we got the lookout so that the driver can fire. It can basically destroy anything in its path. Then we got Melon Meat Grinder. It has several chainsaws to grind up any infantry that gets in the way. Now we go on to the other category. We got an anti-air tank. It's supposed to attack any enemies in the air, but I don't really have air units yet. So yeah. Then we have a armored scout car, and also it has a gyroscope because I wanted to add it. Oh yeah, hold up, funny thing. Do you notice like invincible wobble edits? Oh no. Now you got the strongest bomb known in history, the atomizer. if this slams down on its head, this happens. All of that. Now I got big stick. It's a big stick. I got a ton of dome. A grenade from a grenade launcher. One of my most laggiest creations. The monstrosity, which is obviously a monstrosity. Then we got a bottom of a tank, or just a tank bottom. We got car, just breakable glass, Duff gun, it costs like 10 trillion to fire this once. It lags the game a lot. Then we got doesn't break boat. It does break. You should only place this boat when it's in slow-mo so that it can just repair itself and not have an aneurysm. Then we got a fossil. I just used acid on the monstrosity. Then we got Immortal Scooter Man. This guy is the strongest person in the verse. For no reason at all. Then we got, let me go back over here. The infantry carrier from before. Then we got a raft. Yeah, it's a raft. And then we got a ragdoll that like is a ragdoll, and if you give it immortality, it just breaks somehow. Oh yeah, by the way, if you like remove these, it still goes on like this. And by the way, it tends to get a bit crazy while in the water. I forgot how, so I'm just going to remove every single piece of his body. Okay, it seems fairly. Oh no. I think this is the part where it breaks, if I'm correct. Yeah, it's just broken. Next we have a rocket, which there's nothing. Since I tried to save a rocket from a rocket launcher, but it didn't work. Pumpkins, basic melon, basic pumpkin, big pumpkin, chainsaw pumpkin, pumpkin with a chainsaw, pumpkin nut, pumpkin armored scout car, pumpkin car, soldier pumpkin, trap hand pumpkin. This needs to be manual. Cowboy pumpkin. Bang bang. Gun pumpkin. Again, bang bang. Knife pumpkin, basically the same thing. Sword pumpkin, the same thing as the sword melon. Then we got the rebels, which here is the cowboy rebel. he's basically crippled for life, and he joined sides with the Toxicator. And that's all of my saves for now. Bye bye. Wait, that's banana. Let's break the game, shall we? Oh, I think it crashed. My game is frozen. Anyways, bye. I think I destroyed my Melon Sandbox. I don't really know. It's broken, and I don't know what to do.